Hey guys, good morning. Happy Thursday. I want to be saying happy Friday. That's what I want to say today. But happy good morning. Thank you all for being here. We're a little later than normal, but it is what it is. When folk don't want to get out of bed, child, I laid there this morning. I was like, okay, let me go on and get up. It's all good. I'll be leaving early today, so hell, we're going to make it happen, Cap. That's what we're going to do. But thank y'all for being here this morning. This is I am Caramel Rell, for those of you that don't know or you're joining for the first time. Thank you guys for all being here. Hopefully you guys had a chance to check out our pop-in video from yesterday, which that was a little earlier because I, of course, wanted to get over to watch the Queen Sheba interview with Sunny Minks, which that turned out to be a great interview. A lot of things that a lot of people did not know about Sunny. I think people kind of had misconceptions about her, and watching that interview kind of opened a lot of people's eyes about her. So that was a good interview. Of course, Queen Sheba always did her big thing. She always asked the right questions, the best questions, to get the information out there to the people. So I was happy to get to watch that. But let's go ahead and get into our show this morning. I have some great topics for you guys. Everything is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. All right, yes. Let me go straight instead of turning. Yeah, so celebrity news is first, and that's where we'll begin. Let me go ahead and put this down. The sun is sunning, honey. Yes, it is. There we go, so y'all can see me. Yes, we can see me. All right, so first things first, Will Smith, you guys. Will Smith wants the Oscars to lift his 10-year ban over the Chris Rock slap. Now, y'all remember back in 2022 where he slapped Chris Rock. Chris Rock was hosting, and he made a comment about Jada Pinkett. And Will got mad and walked up there. A lot of people thought it was a skit. Y'all remember how the whole thing went down. And he reached way back, child, one of them old slave slaps, and went across his damn face. And Chris Rock was standing there looking crazy like, what the hell just happened here? Well, they decided to, instead of, I guess, pressing charges against him, they banned him from the Oscars for 10 years. So now he's asking that they lift his ban lift the ban off of him for this Oscar situation. Now they're saying that with the new Bad Boys movie doing well at the box office, that Will Smith reached out to the Oscars to lift the 10-year ban after, like I said, that altercation between he and Chris Rock, who was hosting, and they're not hearing it. They're not thinking about lifting nothing. They're like, you lifted your hand and slapped him, we're not about to lift these 10 years. No, that's what they're saying. Now Will did offer an apology to Chris Rock, at which Chris Rock did not accept his apology. Okay, he was still holding on to that shit. I would too. You slap my ass like that on national television. No, you don't get back to hurry up and do an apology because you don't want your career, your life to go downhill. Like, no, it don't work like that. Okay, you probably would have got slapped back. But they were saying that there were still people that were saying that Will should have been arrested after assaulting Chris Rock. A lot of people was asking that Will Smith be arrested behind that situation, but of course Chris Rock chose not to press charges, but he damn sure did hold a grudge. Every time you turn around, he was talking about the shit, which he should, because he was assaulted. All right, so the Academy has yet to lift the ban, and they are considering keeping the ban on Will Smith, which would prevent him from attending the Oscars if and when the new Bad Boys movie receives an Oscar, because it's doing very well at the box office, I'm hearing. So if that's the case, then Martin Lawrence would be the one to go up and accept it in their name, and Will would not be able to because he's still under the 10-year ban. So I mean, with every action there's a reaction, and there are consequences behind negative actions. So I mean, that's just something that you have to deal with. Will, I get it that you feel like you Will Smith, but you can't be out here putting your hands on people, because it could have gone the other way. Had Chris say, hey, I want to press charges, your ass would be in jail. You will be in jail. So you better take that 10-year ban and go sit your ass down. Don't be contacting them talking about some lift no 10-year ban. You knew that there was a possibility that, you would have repercussions behind that. What you thought you just gonna go sit in your seat after you slapped this man and nothing was gonna happen? I mean, hello. Can't be out here slapping folk. Keep your hands to yourself, all right? Unless he slapped you first, then you go back across his face. But just to walk up there like that and then cuss him out, keep my wife's effing name out your mouth. Now, I get it, you taking up for Jada. Y'all ass won't even together. Y'all have been separated for months. I get it, all right? But you cannot be on that level of mess. Jesus. And now I'm hearing, since we're talking about the two of them, they are going via surrogacy. I meant to talk about this the other day because I was reading it. Will and Jada are going through a surrogate to have another baby. Did y'all hear that? You know their kids are grown. Crazy and grown. I hate to call people kids crazy. But crazy and grown. So now they are going through a surrogate, I'm reading, to have another baby. Don't know why they want another baby. Their careers are going well. I don't know when they'll have time for another baby. Like, y'all just gonna get a baby and hire a nanny to come and raise this baby, and the baby see y'all once a year, because the way their careers are going, I mean, damn. Will, you're busy. You're touring with the new Bad Boys movie. Jada, she's got her own stuff going on, so I don't know. So I guess congratulations. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. Let's move on though, child. All right, fans are expressing their outrage over OWN not acknowledging Kiki Jabbar's death until yesterday. All right. Now, OWN posted a post that says that OWN and the Love and Marriage Huntsville community mourns the loss of our beloved Kiki Jabbar and extends our condolences to her family. Hashtag Love and Marriage Huntsville. They had a picture of Kiki. Under that, it says, in love and memory, Kiki Dawson Jabbar. 1981 through 2024. That's what they posted. All right. I was like, Kiki passed away on July the 2nd. You guys are just responding. Yesterday was the 10th. Like, what had happened? Because I know y'all had to know about the shit. Everybody talked about it, from TMZ to the gossip, every gossip blog. Neighborhood Talk picked it up. The Bish Gossip picked it up. I mean, damn, you name it. Urban Bell talked about it. I can just go down the list just right at the top of my head of who talked about this situation. Bravo Shade Room picked it up. Everyone talked about this situation with Kiki and her passing. So it's weird that the network that she actually worked on would wait a whole week or so to actually talk about the shit. Weird. Y'all should have been said something. Y'all should have said something the same damn day, or within at least maybe, I don't know, 24 to 72 hours or some shit. I don't know. To wait until yesterday? She's already in the ground and everything. Oh my God. Had that been Carlos, y'all would have said something the same damn day. But I guess y'all pick and choose who y'all want to acknowledge when you want to acknowledge them. I'm just saying. You might as well not said nothing. Kind of like how Carlos King, I say about Carlos King, when he posted something. You might as well not have done it. You didn't even attach her name to the shit. It didn't even feel heartfelt. It wasn't even heartfelt whenever you even released a statement, Carlos. You're her producer for the freaking show. So how you gonna acknowledge her passing and not even acknowledge her in your post? We didn't know who the hell you was talking about. It could have been anybody. It could have been one of your friends. It could have been somebody else that you knew. We didn't know that was towards Kiki. I just want to give my sincerest, deepest condolences for the past. I was like, who are you talking to? Put her name on it. Attach her name to make it personal. And I know you know how to do that, Mr. Hopping up there talking about God every other day. You preaching about God. You real direct in that. You very thorough when you're talking about that. You should have been thorough in your posts. I just feel like that. But again, people do what they want and how they want to do it. It just felt like you just did it just to say, well, I did it, so nobody would be able to come at you and say, well, why Carlos didn't say something? It feels like you just went out here and just did it just because, to keep people off your ass. But people still got on your ass because it was still wrong. Fans did comment and ask why OWN decided to address her death as of yesterday versus when it happened. A lot of fans were feeling a little way about that, and I get it. I mean, like I said, had it been somebody else, had it been one of the Scotts, the shit probably been out. Because Carlos would have made sure. Because he does have his favorites. We get it, Kiki was not one of your favorites. And we knew that from the reunion, how you treated her. That's what I would have told him. But yeah, so others spoke on how Carlos King, they talked about his acknowledgement as well. That came up. about how that was very lackluster and how he acknowledged Kiki. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on with OWN and how they choose to do things. I felt that was very unprofessional. But anywho and anyway, that's it. Let's move on, honey. Season 8, episode 10 ratings for Love and Marriage Huntsville, while we're talking about them, were all the way down. Good God. All the way down. Now, the episode prior for episode 9 was 307,000, all right? Episode 10, the one that just aired this past Saturday, was all the way down to 269,000. That's a huge drop, like 38,000. It went down 38,000 views. Ooh, let's turn you down, honey. Excuse me. 38,000. That air is drying my throat out. 38,000 less people watched this past Saturday's episode. Again, Melody was not on that episode. Not sure why. Why they giving Martell all this screen time and not Melody? Martell, you ain't got shit going on. We don't want to see you. And every time they give Carlos and them give Martell all this screen time, the ratings go down. They're trying to send you a message, sir. They're sending you a message. They don't want to see Martell. He shouldn't even be on the show after this whole revenge piece situation anyway. So the fact that you are catering to him and you are forcing him in the viewer's face, and we keep saying we don't want to see him. You're forcing him to film with Stormy. He's filming a whole lot with Stormy this season because the Scotts, they're not trying to fool with him. Melody definitely ain't. She made it very much so clear that she don't want to be nowhere that he is. And that's bothering the hell out of him because he definitely mentioned it in the last episode when Stormy told him that Mel said, hey, if he's going to be there, I don't want to be there. That bothered him. Because he want to be anywhere she is and he still want to know what she's doing, but he can't quite bother her since this court situation. But he won't say that shit on the show that, you know, we can't be in the same space. He want to make it seem like it's all Mel and that she just, you know, deliberately staying away from him, but it's court ordered. You're not even supposed to be mentioning her name. So if you to hop your ass on that episode, Martell, and be talking about some Melody and her millimeter, she named them so she can control them. You're not even supposed to be discussing her. So go ahead and find yourself in contempt. All right? Go ahead and find yourself in contempt of court where your ass be locked up again, which you're going to probably be locked up again in October anyway, because I don't feel like he going to go and get that psyche valve. And he damn sure ain't going to have that $7,000 because the way he was sitting down eating that struggle salad on that picture with him and Ariana, child, I had to zoom in on the picture. I said, let me find out y'all out here at the 2 for $20 eating this damn struggle salad with nothing but damn leaves and some croutons on it. Y'all ass couldn't even afford no tomatoes on that bitch and some cheese. Him and Ariana sitting there eating a struggle salad with a glass of water. I said, damn, y'all couldn't even get a glass of iced tea in this bitch? Really? Damn. Y'all couldn't share appetizer in that bitch to even make us think y'all got a little bit of money? Just share appetizer. I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, they balling just a little bit. Y'all sitting over there eating a damn struggle salad. I ain't seen not one tomato, as the old people call it. Not one tomato on that bitch. But anyhow. All right, so yeah, yet another episode without Melody, child. But she was discussed. They didn't even put her on there, but they want to talk about her, okay? Okay, Martell with his non-storyline having ass, okay? Oh, hating ass. All right, oh, salad and water ordering ass. Oh, broke ass trifling baby mama sitting up there with her dry ass bun having ass. Oh, tight ass khaki shorts always wearing ass. That's Martell. Martell, if you wear them khaki shorts one more time, okay? If you wear them khaki shorts one more time, your bowel circulation is gone when you put them hoes on. Do you not understand that? Standing up there with that tight ass vest on, with that long sleeve shirt, with them funky ass skunk loafers, and them tight ass Burlington Coat Factory khaki shorts. Like, what? Throw them hoes away. Throw them damn shorts away. If you wear them damn things one more time, Martell. Damn. I know them threads be popping when your ass be walking. You don't hear them threads popping when you walk in them shorts. You don't hear the pop, 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 pop. Sound like somebody firing off some damn fireworks. Sound like the 4th of July when your ass slide them shorts on. Pop, 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 pop. Damn. I be like, am I in Chicago when he put them shorts on? Be like a whole pow pow. Like, damn, is this a drive-by when he put them shorts on? That's what it sounded like. It sounded like a fucking drive-by when Martell put them khaki shorts on. You saw how Chris was looking at his ass in the episode when Martell hopped his ass out there talking to talking to Sonny and Moses about that house that ain't nobody gonna ever rent or buy. I said, nigga, how you out here renting, trying to rent or sell a house and your ass ain't got nowhere to live? You moving only every 3 months, but you trying to rent and sell a house? What sense do that make? Move your ass in there and just call it a day. Like, do that make sense? If I don't have a place to stay and I have a rental house and I'm trying to rent that bitch, why would I move in there? So I don't have to keep moving. Why you so concerned about somebody else and where they gonna live and your ass don't have nowhere to live? That don't make no sense. But Chris kept looking at Martell like, what the fuck do you got on out here? Sonny and them was even looking like, yeah, we're trying to move from St. Louis. And they kept looking down at them damn shorts. I said, baby, Martell, when they go to commercial, please go and put some more shorts on because I'm tired, okay? For real, I'm tired. Like, I ain't even got no balls. And I feel like my balls was I ain't even got no balls and my balls was hurting just watching the hoes, okay? I said, damn, my balls. I had to grab my balls and I ain't even got none. Shit. All right, we're moving on, child. But people are tired of the regurgitated storylines, child, on this damn show. And that is why the ratings seem to be the way they are. Yeah, girl, I was grabbing my own balls. I said, shit. Y'all know how the men be grabbing this shit. I was like that. Grab my damn balls. Let me protect my balls because I feel like I got them tight ass shorts on. Shit. Ooh, child. Now, when I hear Martell, that's your vasectomy shorts. That's what we gonna call them. All right. If you put them damn vasectomy shorts on one more time, this many times, that's one. Put them hoes on one more time, Martell. And I'm gonna have to go live and read you down. Okay? And I'm talking about to the ground this time, because I done told you. Nah. Stop playing on my top. Stop playing on my damn top. Ooh, child. All right. Let me get off his ass. Boy, bye. Cause let me make Martell mad this morning. Boy, bye. Cause y'all know he hate that shit. You don't tell me, boy, bye. You tell me Happy Father's Day. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Who are you? You don't tell me what to say. First of all, that's boy, bye. I said, you such a sissy. You get mad over somebody telling you boy, bye. You get strung out over that. You get mad over that. Let me challenge you to do something you can't do. Turn your air conditioner up. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have one. Turn your AC up in your car, bitch. Because mine is on. I just turned mine down. Can you even turn yours on? Ooh, child. We know you ain't gonna fuck around and find out because you ain't got one. Anyway, moving on. Oh, I love being petty, y'all. I love the pettiness of it all, okay? Anyway, boy, bye. Let's get you out of here, Martell. Boy, bye, all right? If you're watching my video, boy, bye, all right? I know your face is scrunched up and mad, but what you gonna do about it? Fight me. Fight me, Martell. Oh, moist ass. Anywho, moving on, child. Ooh, child. All right, Destiny. Destiny Tackleberry Payton this morning, child. With her crazy ass. Girl, every time I watch your Mental Monday video, I be trying to get my content. I really don't want to watch the shit. But as a blogger, we're forced, okay? We are forced to be on the bullshit sometimes. And unfortunately, that's the job that I chose. So watching Destiny's Mental Mondays is definitely a great name for that show. Mental is definitely a great name because, baby, Destiny, let me just go ahead and tell you how you be looking on this show. You be looking very, very crazy, all right? Sitting there staring off into space. Every Mental Monday, you guys, they are talking about Sonny and Moses. How are you still this pressed like a warehouse of paninis about somebody who's been married since what, November, December of last year? This is 2024, July to be exact, okay? Yeah, we're in July, and you are still mad as if these people just got married yesterday. Why are you still doing a Mental Monday show, and every single show you are talking about trying to get over your anger and anxiety and your attitude of these people being married, girl? I don't get it. You don't have a storyline. You keep saying, oh, they came to my show. They came to my city. They came to my. Well, Miss Johnny Gill, since you're on your my, your ass wouldn't have a storyline if it was not for them. According to Sonny, that's what she was saying last night in that interview. Shout out to Queen Sheba and shout out to Sonny. For those of you who didn't watch it, if it was not for Sonny and Moses, your ass would not even be on the damn show. Carlos would not have rang your phone, contrary to what you believe. And I know you keep saying it on the show. They coming on my show. Girl, it ain't your show. It's really not your show. It's really, really not. And when you were on there, you gave nothing before. So the fact that you in your crazy mind, because you are crazy the way you be sitting there staring off into space when your mental Monday fake ass life coach over there with her psycho ass, and I'm gonna go ahead and say that because she is indeed psycho right along with you, to sit up there Monday after Monday to be talking about some shit that really don't nobody care about. And the people in her comments, y'all ass crazy too. Let's go and group all of y'all in the same damn group. Psychos, y'all are psycho supporters. Let's call y'all that. Okay, psycho supporters. To sit back and apply this bullshit. Like, yes, Destiny, you shall overcome this. Shut y'all asses up. Stop sitting back applauding this. Girl, you weren't even really in a relationship with him. You were a smash and dash. Let's be real with this. I'm tired of this bullshit, y'all. For real. I'm tired. I listened to this interview last night with Sonny, and I know there are 3 sides to every story. But from my observation, I feel like Destiny, you were a strong smash and dash. Might have been one of his favorite smash and dashes. But my thing is this, and we've talked about this before. If I'm seeing you and you fly me into town, if I'm your woman, I'm going to stay with you and you're not going to put me off in no hotel. And he did that because he didn't want you to see the other activities that he had going on. I mean, hell, you even said it, that he was smashing all of St. Louis. You were saying that he had other women that he was seeing. So what does that say? Why are you still mad when you know you were one of many? I don't get it. I mean, damn. Were you the main? Were you mad because you were the main side chick? Like what? I don't know what your position was. But it's given that you were in too many positions, but you never got into the main position, which was the wife. And that's why you pressed. And that's why you mad. Position that you thought your ass was going to be in, so you played yourself. And the women got to understand that. Stop playing yourself. Stop giving a man every fucking thing all at once to where they don't have nothing to look forward to. And then you wonder why they don't wife you, because you gave him everything. Period. Desperation make you do stupid shit sometimes. Good penis will make you do some shit that you ain't want to do. It will. I get it, Destiny. Moses look like he'll knock the dust off that thing. I don't even know him like that. I'm just saying, just looking at him. He got them shoulders like he can pick you up and give you that good scoliosis type of love. Oh, he do. Why the fuck do you think that Sonny married him in a couple months? I know she watched my show. It's okay. We good. We here. She ain't even gonna be mad about that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why your ass kept running back, Destiny. Nothing makes a woman feel mad and can't get over some shit when she knows she lost some good dick. Let me just be raw. Put the kids back to bed. Because I'm going to talk. I'm going to be real with y'all right quick. When you know you had some good, and somebody else come up in there and swoop that person up when you've had access to that thing for quite some time and you ain't think they going nowhere because you got a little cocky a little bit. See, that's when you got cocky. Because you thought that what you was sitting on was gonna sustain him. You thought that. And some women feel that way sometimes. Oh, he ain't going nowhere, girl. This thing I'm sitting on, girl, he ain't going nowhere. Where did he go? Somewhere. Where did he go? Somewhere. You talking about the only reason why Sonny got him, the only reason why Sonny could sit down is because you got up. Well, you stayed out your seat too long. Like they say, you move your feet, you lose your seat. Okay. So you bragging. You bragging, but look at where you are. You fumbled quite a few times. You fumbled with LB as well. We're going to talk about that here in a minute because I pulled up something that I want to talk about. Stop playing yourself out here. Moses was never in no danger of marrying you, Destiny. I'm just going to let you know that right now. So stop sitting on Mental Monday, sitting there staring off into space mad. You were never in any danger of being a wife because if he was going to do that shit, he would have done it. Look how fast he did with Sonny. He had already said on the show he'd been in prison. He had all these things happen to where he lost a huge part of his life. So when he got out, he's trying to play catch up in terms of, I want to be married. I want to get my business stuff in order. I need companionship. I'm tired of running with these hoes. Like, you know, I'm going to smash a few from here and there. But I want something that's going to sustain me. I want a right now woman. I want a woman that's going to hold me down. You weren't in a position to do that, Destiny. You had 15 years to get your shit together. It don't take that long. You around with that whole Madonna bullshit. You should have shut that shit down. And he told you. He kept throwing you nuggets, and you didn't get it. But then he ran up on Sonny, who was already bossing according to her interview out here, baby. I was like, you better tell them. Because that's the way you put it out there. Oh, she was fired from the show. And that's the way haters do. Try to downplay your shit to try to upgrade theirs, to make it look like they're just doing the most, when you ain't doing shit. This girl was a whole businesswoman, bossing up, putting up sheetrock and all that. I said, oh, not you out here putting up sheetrock with your pretty self. No sheetrock dust in your bangs out here, girl. See, that's what I'm talking about, Destiny. You opening up all these businesses and ain't none of them going nowhere. Versus focusing on one thing, getting it off the ground, making it successful, and then moving on to something else. That's how most business people do. Don't be opening up all this shit and then it ain't going nowhere. You're wasting money. And that's what Moses was trying to tell your stupid ass when he was with you. Because you said, oh, he's a great businessman. He's very smart. So he's looking for someone he could build with. He could not build with you. He could not build with you. Your mind is the same as his. You're talking about having another baby, which would be another burden, which will cost more money. You were spending more than you were bringing in. So Moses was like, yeah, I can't do this. See, we're trying to put the cart before the horse, like the old people say. And I know it's 2024. Most people have babies first, then get married. But it sounds like he's old school. It sounds like he wanted to be married and have that family dynamic and then have children as he grow his businesses. And you weren't there, Destiny. You know why? Because you're still stuck. You're stuck. You're stuck. You're not healed. And you keep adding other people into your toxicity. Now you on to Nell Fletcher's son. And you don't really like him. You probably like what he do to you. But you don't really like him. He can't really offer you shit. Because from his own mama said on the show, she paying his bills. So ain't really shit too much he can do for you. He's just a space filler. And that's how women will do who don't allow themselves to heal in between situations. They get space fillers. Oh, he's good in bed. He's great companionship. I ain't trying to marry him or nothing. But I'm going to hold on to him because he's kind of fulfilling this desire right now. And that's all you doing with Nell Fletcher's son. You ain't trying to marry this boy. You said on Dr. Heavenly's interview, you're seeing several people. So not only are you not trying to heal, but you are jumping from person to person to person, taking that same toxicity. You're not learning yourself. You're not learning from any situation because you're so focused on trying to please someone else when you're not even pleased yourself. Facts. You can't please me if your life is chaotic. You're living in a state of chaos. Living in a state of chaos, jumping from bed to bed, trying to fulfill something. You're looking for the next Moses and you ain't gonna find him because you're not healed. And everybody that you get with, they're gonna see that toxicity. You can hide it for a short time. Eventually, the toxicity is gonna seep out and you're gonna be right back to square one again. The only person that you can stay around and be on that bullshit like that is with Martell. You will forever be friends with him. You know why? Because the two of you possess the same characteristics. One cannot hang together unless they agree. You and Martell agree because you guys act the same. You guys do the same shit. Everything about you and him are the same. He is the female you. You are the female him. I gotta say it that way. Martell acts like a female. He does. Destiny, you want to be a man so bad. You want to be a man so bad. Calm it down, sis. Calm it down. You're not a man. You're a woman. Act as such. That haughty attitude that you have is all a deflection. It's a wall that you put up so nobody else will hurt you because the very person that you thought that you could trust, that brought you into this world, your mother, let you down. So after that, everybody that you ran into, you didn't trust them. Moses said, and Sonny was saying it as well, the relationship between you and Moses, you got comfortable. You were so focused on running behind Martell and his women that you didn't give Moses the time that you thought that he felt he deserved. So he just didn't fool with you no more. Ain't no man gonna sit on ice while you running behind another man. Ain't no man about to do that, especially when he has options. So you got to be careful with that. Again, you thought your stuff was so good that he was going to wait on you. I don't know what point does it register with Destiny. She got to move on. Move on. But before you move on, heal. Take some time to heal. Healing is important when you leave a relationship. Stop jumping out of one situation into another. Because it's not fair to the person that you run to when you don't heal that you damage them as well. They didn't come into that. They didn't ask for that. Nell Fletcher's son didn't ask for that because he damaged. He's dealing with his own bullshit. So on top of what you're dealing with, you're taking it over to him. And you're damaging everybody that you encounter because you are damaged. For real. Stop damaging people. You have a list of people who you've damaged. And everybody that you encountered, Destiny, and you're hating people that ain't even checking for you. Like, you sitting in interviews tearing her down. And it's because you've not healed. You talking shit about everybody that you've encountered. When Sonny said that you were so mad that she was helping, that she had put Melody on that show, what you so mad for? That shows that you don't trust yourself and your capability to be great. If you are so mad at somebody else becoming great or getting opportunities, it shows that you don't have any self-worth for yourself. You don't believe in yourself. You are scared that this person is going to come in and outshine you. So you are mad and not speaking to Sonny because she asked Melody to be on the show that she also asked you to be on, which Melody did come up there and outshine you. I mean, girl, get your life, child. Get your life. Get your life, Destiny. All right. Let me go ahead and talk about this interview that I ran across with this post that I ran across with LB and Destiny. It kind of explains a little bit. Destiny wants somebody that's going to always level her up, and she don't want to do the work. Kind of like how Martell is. That's why I said there's some similarities in the two of them. She wants to have a good life. She wants to be here, but she don't want to put in the work to get there. She wants you to already be there so she can be there. And that's how she was with LB. And you got people that's like that. They don't want to do shit. They want you to already have your shit together and just your shit and just, you got a Mercedes, that's my Mercedes. That's how they visualize themselves. That's how Destiny did with LB. And he realized that and got the hell away from her ass. All right. So Destiny reveals that after she and LB split, that he left the show Love and Marriage Huntsville in hopes of her being fired from the show because they were under the guise of, hey, we're a couple. We came into this together. We signed on to this together. So me leaving you, that means that you're not going to be on the show. So she was trying to make it sound like he was being vindictive and trying to get her out of having a job because he chose to leave. I don't believe that because, I mean, why would he do that? What would he get out of that? And that's the problem with you, Destiny. You think everybody's out to get you when the problem is you, sis. You're out to get you. I hate to say it that way. You are out to get you, Destiny. All right, it goes on to say that Destiny said that looking back, that she thinks that she has a theory about what went wrong between her and LB. Destiny says that she was seeking a separation versus a divorce. She didn't want to get no divorce because she knew that would have been the end. She would have been completely cut off. But with a separation, you can still come and go and still have all the attributes that you would get while being in the marriage. You know, occasional peen, you still have access to the money. Y'all, it's just understood that, you know, we're taking a little breather. We're separated a little bit. I ain't fully ready to cut the strings because then that means I got to turn in my Mercedes. I got to get out the house. Stuff like that. Okay. She said that she didn't want to jump into the divorce. That's what she was saying. She also thought that COVID also had a big factor in their demise of their marriage. We're not going to blame COVID when you were out here spread eagle, sis. Laying it low and spreading it wide, as Mama Braxton would say, okay? She also said that with them having the issues that they had, that they were stuck being with each other because of the pandemic. Again, you blaming the pandemic for your toxicity for your toxic marriage that you, and I ain't gonna put it all on her because I'm pretty sure LB had his part in it too, because it takes two. All right. Again, it was during the pandemic. Now, I'm finding out that Destiny, while she was pregnant with baby Law, y'all know she was trying to get her Madani business and all this shit up off the ground. I'm hearing that she tried to fly her ass to China during the pandemic. And LB had to tell her no, she was not going. You're not going to China during a pandemic. Like, what the hell are you thinking? And it took you so long to get pregnant after them trying with IVF and all this other stuff. And then as soon as you find out you're pregnant, you want to take your ass over there talking about you want to do some business, and you going over there to talk to somebody in China about some business for your Madani business? Are you crazy? In the middle of a pandemic. Who is on that kind of time? That's why I said this girl is crazy. That never would have occurred to me to say, oh, it's the pandemic. Let me go hop a flight while I'm pregnant with a child that I almost never had to take my ass over to China of all places. What sense does that make? So LB spent a lot of money on wooing Destiny, okay? Now, he proposed to Destiny, guys. Check this out. They had a helicopter ride, like an intimate helicopter ride, and he proposed to her that way. So Destiny already knew what she was getting when she got LB. She knew that her lifestyle was going to be a lot different and way better than what she had prior because he had money. LB likes the finer things in life. LB had money when Destiny met him. And he's very much so well off now that the two of them aren't together. All right. So they had this nice, fabulous wedding in New York. All right. At a military, it's like one of those military base type things, like cathedrals or whatever. It was really nice. They had a very nice wedding. I think I played the video on my channel, I want to say. He took her on nice, lavish trips. They had a very nice life. But I don't know why she chose to fumble that. Okay, girl, you should stay there. All right, when I read this shit, I was like, girl, I wouldn't have F that up. All right. But she said she absolutely did not want a divorce. Now I see why you didn't want it. Because she wanted to keep that lifestyle. All right, but LB got smart and he kind of bounced and got away from Destiny, all right, to protect his assets, of course. Now, a lot of people are asking, what is it that LB actually does? I did my homework. All right, here we go. He is the owner, of course, we all know this. He's the owner of Jails Forever Barbecue since December of 2013, all right? He's making a nice bag off that. I hear the business is very successful. All right. He is also the project manager at Boeing since May of 2014. Okay. LB got a bag. Y'all hear that? Project manager at Boeing. Boeing is a Fortune 500 company as well. All right. He is also a process improvement analyst at Booz Allen Hamilton since 2012. All right. Cha-ching. Damn. Girl, how you fumble that? How you fumble that? His net worth is $2 million as of 2022. All right. LB's net worth is $2 million as of 2022. All right. That's a fumble right there. I'm sorry. I see why you sitting in mental Monday staring off into space while your life coach is talking to your ass and you act like you don't hear her. Because that's exactly what she be doing. They be talking, she clocked out. Anytime they're talking about Sonny and Moses and her life and where she is, Destiny clock out and just sit there and be staring off into space. She mad as hell. When she thinks back to the shit that she's done to mess up her life and where she is and where she's struggling right now, you could have been living good. This man put you in a Mercedes, a $500 and something thousand home. You were taking lavish trips. You didn't have to worry about shit. He was helping you get businesses and shit off the ground. He wanted you to be great because you were his wife. But you couldn't let bygones be bygones and focus on what he was trying to give you. This man stood in front of you and cried while he gave you his vows. He meant he meant that shit. That man stood up there and cried. I'm talking about cried at his wedding, marrying Destiny, when he gave his vows to this girl. He told this girl, "You are my destiny." I remember I watched the damn video. I said, shit, this is deep. I don't even cry. My damn eyes started watering up. I was like, whoa, that's bringing a reaction out of me? Stupid. Let's move on, child. In other love and Marriage Huntsville news, Latricia, what's the girl name? Yeah, Latricia child, Chinny Chin Chin, that's what I like to call her, and Ken, they might as well go and throw these damn this whole wedding idea out the window, all right, and these engagement plans, because the shit ain't gonna happen. All right, throw it on out the window, child. Roll your window down, get on the interstate, and bam, throw it right on out the window. Because Latricia's husband, honey, has made it very clear that he ain't going nowhere. He ain't letting go. That's why Trish ain't signed or went and filed for no divorce papers, because he's made it clear that he ain't going nowhere. Huh. The only thing he did was move around the corner, and that's because him and Trish was fighting so much. They were arguing way too much. So he got out of the house for peace sake, but he moved around the corner from Trish. All right? I just saw a recent thing online where old buddy Cuz said he ain't going nowhere. He don't give a hot damn about no Ken. Ken is just a space filler. All right? So Trish, you ain't in no danger of you and Ken getting married, sis. I don't know if you know that or not. Maybe you might. Well, maybe you know now, because I just told your ass. So that's why she's so reluctant to go on out here and file that good old paperwork, because buddy Cuz done made it her husband, who is still her husband, made it clear he ain't signing shit and he ain't going nowhere. So this whole storyline that Carlos done concocted and had these two clowns on the show talking about they in love, while Martell is talking about he done hopped up in the DMs and she done been to his house numerous times. We know you ain't go over there for conversation. You probably had no drawers on when you went over there, because you know why your ass went up over there. But bottom line is, Ken is a truck driver who be out of town from 2 weeks at a time, 2 to 3 weeks at a time. So with your husband standing around the corner, we know you be dipping and dabbing, or he might be coming up over there. Which made a whole lot of sense when your sister said, you sure you don't want to rekindle things and fix things with your husband? You sure? I said, oh, that makes sense now. Because he ain't letting go. Now, when Stormy said he reminds you of Mr. of Color Purple, he is very demanding. He's a little crazy. He's a little criminal, too. All right? He's a little criminal, too. I told y'all that. He got a whole laundry list of shit that he's done where the feds is on his ass. When they done had to bust up in his house and everything. Him and his brother, the two of them, criminals. But he ain't ready to let go of that marriage. And he's made it clear he ain't going nowhere. So Trisha, that explains why you sitting at the table while Ken is telling you when you gonna file these papers, that he said he ain't waiting forever. I guess you might as well go on and pack it up, Ken. AKA Eddie Winslow. Shout out to Scotty by Nature. Yeah, that's what he calling that shit. Have me laughing every time. You might as well go on somewhere else, Ken. Cause Trisha gonna be going right on back to that husband. Cause he said he ain't letting her go. All right, now, this coming up episode, she's going to be having a sit-down conversation with her husband, and he's also going to be having a conversation with Marceau. We already talked about it. Marceau is going to always insert himself in somebody else's business for a scene, because they get paid by scenes, all right? So he's going to have a conversation with Trisha's husband. Trisha's also going to sit down and have a conversation with him as well. Pay attention to the way she stares at him while they're talking. She don't look at Ken that way. When she's talking to Ken, she's looking down. The entire time that Ken was talking to her at that table, when he made her that birthday dinner, she didn't give him eye contact whenever he was talking to her about getting divorced. The entire time that her husband, in this next scene, was talking to her, it was straight eye contact. She stared at him in his eyes. She was smirking. She had like this little smile, like she was happy to be in his presence and or talk to him because of what he was saying. Now, he is good on the eyes. He fine as hell. Oh, he fine as hell. Which explains why she ain't filed shit yet. He's another one that look like he'll dig you out real well. He will have you calling on the Lord in there. That's what he looked like. I'm just saying. She ain't about to go nowhere. This is a whole storyline. Because he's still posting about her on social media as well. And about their relationship. He's still doing happy anniversaries to her. So he ain't going nowhere. So Trish, you can get off this show with this fake ass storyline about you and Ken. Ken, you can stop doing interviews with Dustin Ross and everybody else talking about you in love with Trish. Because Trish ain't about to go nowhere. All right. Let's go and let y'all know the truth about that thing. Because that's what he said. All right. So I think she's still giving him that thing when Ken be out of town. Out there on the road, as the old people call it. Doing his tractor trailer thing out there. Because that's what he do. Ken got a coin. But so does Trisha's husband too. All right, but he's made it very clear he's not going anywhere. All right, 50 Cent. Let's talk about this last topic, and I'll save the rest for later. When I heard this, I said, see this greedy ass biatch. Now, 50 Cent speaks on his greedy baby mama, all right? And y'all know he stay trolling. I love it. 50 is petty as hell. He is as petty as a fucking female. Let's get into this. Rapper 50 Cent says, he says, I was giving my baby mama, Shaniqua Thompson, a girl like a name like Shaniqua child. He was giving her $500K a month, or a year rather, which is $40,000 a month, all right? For like child support and just whatever she needed in order to take care of his son, all right? And said that she started complaining and saying that that was not enough. So 50 Cent says that he took himself to court, and the courts issued, okay, that he should be giving her $6,700 a month. So you put your own foot up your ass when you did that, sis, complaining. Because 50 be like, oh, I'm gonna show you. So he was giving you $500K a month, $40,000. I mean, $500,000 a year, which would have made it $40,000 a month. That's what she was getting from him. And started complaining that what he was giving her was not enough. So he took himself to child support court, and they ruled that she would only be receiving $6,700 a month. I said, hot damn, girl. How you fumble that bag? If that ain't a bag, damn. That would make me mad as hell. Oh, child. $600-700 a month. Now, 50 Cent goes on to say, he says that I was doing her a favor by giving her $500K, knowing that she would get less, but she got greedy. He goes on to say that he reported himself through the courts to show that he was paying and that he was overpaying her, okay, this money every month. All right? Because she was trying to be on the, this ain't enough. I want more, because she felt like he had all this money. He got a coin. And that's how some greedy baby mamas be. Because you got to think about it. Some baby mamas don't get shit a month. Some of them don't get but $100. You were getting $500K a month. How you can't live off that, girl? How you can't live off $500K a month? Stupid ass. So 50 Cent goes on to say that he reported himself, like I said, through the courts for overpaying child support, and that she was ordered to get a job as well. So 50 Cent goes on to say that no woman should depend on a man because everyone can work. All right. He says that your man's money is not your money. That's true. He was taking care of the child well above what he was supposed to do. Well above what he was supposed to do. But then you done sat up here talking about some, oh, what you giving me ain't enough. So he was like, okay, let me just go on through the courts and let them figure it out. So now they done reduced your money from $40,000 a month, sis, to $6,700 a month. I said, hot damn, how the hell you go from that? How do you go from that? By complaining, sis. So you missing $33,000. You getting $33,000 less a month after the courts stepped in. See, you got to keep the white people out your business. All right. When you make an arrangement with your baby daddy and you know you getting more money than you should be getting a month, keep your damn mouth shut and take that shit and move on and do what you need to do with it. He probably would have gave you a little bit extra if you would have asked him, had you needed it for whatever. But because you being greedy and acting like you so entitled, now you are $33,000 less per month when you could have been sitting on $40K, baby. What baby mama you know would not want $40K a month? I would have took that shit. I wouldn't have said a damn thing. I would have took that $40K and I said a damn thing and applied it where it needed to go, and I would have had a college fund for my child as well. But see, when you're greedy, you start looking at and counting other people's pockets, that's when you wind up broke. But child, the church, or the doors of the church is open, honey, and that's all I got for y'all today. We will have our pop-in, honey, for today. Again, happy Thursday to you all. Let me take your glasses off. Happy Thursday to you all. Yeah, somebody said ungrateful. Absolutely. Thank you so much to all the content creators that joined us this morning. Belle Wilson, Linda Gamble, and KBR. Thank you guys for modding for me this morning. Messy Hoes Atlanta, I see you, dear. T for TV. What? T for TV. I think that's your name. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all not be messing up names. Kim K. Chronicles of Kim K. All of y'all, all of the content creators that join. True TV Podcast, I see you, dear. True TV Podcast, thanks for being here, okay? And everyone else that joined the chat, all my Caramelians, of course, y'all know I love y'all all the way down, all right? Thank you, guys. Please, please, please hit that like button. They say the Ken is a paid actor. That's what it's giving. That's a whole fake ass storyline. But thanks so much for the $7.96 in the chat. Please hit that like button to support the channel, and also go ahead and subscribe if you've not done so. Okay, love you guys down. Messy Hoes Atlanta, thanks for being here, dear. I see you. And everyone else joining this morning. All right, we got to get on out of here. But until next time, I love you guys down, and goodbye.